So straight back to those GCSE results today, which have brought very good news for lots of people, disappointing news for some others. Nick Clegg, the Deputy Prime Minister, held a reception for 30 GCSE students at Downing Street this afternoon to mark their achievement. They're participants in a scheme called Success for Life. It's run by Arrival Education. It mentors teenagers in London, and it's a very interesting scheme, which is why we're joined now in the studio by Daniel Snell, who founded the group, and two of the young people who've just been congratulated by the Deputy Prime Minister. I'm talking, of course, about Jordana Phillips and Shafiq Ali. Very good to have you both of you with us, and of course you, Daniel. I'm not excluding you at all, and I'll come to you in a second.
Sure.
Many congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Jordana, are you going to share your results with us today?
I got 2 A stars, 3 A's and 3 B's and 1 C.
Well, that's a pretty impressive batch, so well done. Very, very well done.
I got 3 A stars, 2 A's and 2 B's.
Well, equally impressive, so many congratulations to you both.
Thank you very much.
Daniel, just before we ask a little bit more about what we're talking about here, just explain a little bit about the process that's led to today and these great results.
Well, the process is they've been invited, and hopefully they'll contribute to this, but they've been invited onto a 4-year talent development programme. And what we do is we go into inner city schools, and what we're looking for is the cool kids. We're looking for the most influential kids. It's not about academics, it's about natural ability.
And personality?
And personality, sure. And they go through a foundation programme that gets them up to the point where they can honestly share what their weaknesses are, openly. And then they're invited onto a 3-year talent programme where they work with some of the UK's leading businesses, where they're coached by individuals. They get a series of different experiences that help them understand what the real skills are needed for entering successfully into society and into work. And it's really worth asking, not only it's brilliant that they did so well today, but what's amazing is what grades they're on before they started the programme. So we see an average 3-grade improvement through the programme, and we do no academics. We don't teach anybody academics. So the question is, how on earth have they sprung up so wonderfully into, and you'll find out in a moment, wonderful, rounded people, lovely people. So that's the programme in short.
It's very impressive. John, just tell us a little bit about, you know, this scheme. What's it done? What's your experience of it? How's it helped?
Well, I think that it's really changed me because it gives you a whole different mentality and a set of skills that kind of develop you and make it so that you realise that you can do whatever you want with your life. And I think that that's really what it's done for me, because before there were so many barriers. I didn't really know what to do. My grades weren't really that good. It was just average, C's, and then even some was failing some exams, and I think that it completely changed the way I thought about life, and it made me so that I realised that I can do whatever I want, and that it's not just, even though academics are important, but there's so many other skills that I have and that I can develop in order to be able to work for one of the top businesses in the country.
It's fantastic, and you end up in a position today where you go to 10 Downing Street and you meet Nick Clegg, and I know we've got some images of that which we can share now as I go on to talk to Shafiq. And while we'll stay on these, oh, there you are, I can see you there, Shafiq, with Nick Clegg. You tell us, while we're looking at those, they're great images. We've heard a bit about the process there. Just tell us a little bit about how you changed, maybe, because Daniel was mentioning about an improvement in grades, but it's not just that. It's all about approach, really, and attitude. So you tell us a little bit about what you've experienced.
Well, Daniel really works with people from difficult communities as well, so especially the community I'm from, where there's a lot of stereotype and there's a lot of gang violence and antisocial behaviour. So it's just really, Daniel took the most influential students, and really I didn't really know anything else but what I learned in my community, and what I knew in my community, that's all I really knew. I didn't know about this other world of corporate businesses and so on. So when Daniel introduced me to this new corporate life, it was like I saw over this wall that I created for myself in my community, and I saw that the grass was much greener on the other side. And you know, now I really could see that I could achieve anything. What I aspire to be is an investment banker, and what Daniel has provided for me is a coach, one-to-one coaching with an investment banker. So it's like Daniel's really getting me ready for the world of work, and that's what Arrival Education does, because you can go to the top university, you can have the best grades, but if you don't have the life set skills, if you don't have the absolute skills to work in a business, then it wouldn't work. What Arrival Education teaches us is how to work in a group, team management, working under pressure, and it's those skills that will help me get the job that I need, and it's those skills that will put me ahead of, say, someone else that's going for the same interview as me. Maybe we've got the same grades, but it's those skills that will get me out there.
It's fascinating to hear you talking about that combination of skills and aptitudes, because it is that really. Just to both of you, I'll come back to you again, Jordana, here. We mentioned the fact that your grades improved, your performance today very good, and you've come from a lower point on the academic scale, if I can put it that way. Your improvement's been marked. So how has what Daniel's doing influenced your approach to work? I mean, how has your schoolwork benefited from what he's already said is a non-academic approach?
I think that throughout the sessions, I think that everything that's taught is so intriguing about just things like having integrity, time management, loads of things like that. It really just makes you intrigued to want to do better for yourself and change yourself. And with it just comes everything else, just makes you become happier. Everything starts to change, even like family life, school life, everything just goes up and it makes your life feel so much better.
Well, you mentioned family. I mean, that's crucial. I mean, how's your family? I mean, just the family attitudes, family support is important too. How has your involvement in this affected family? Have they been supportive? What do they say?
Well, yeah, my mum is absolutely pleased that I work with Daniel, and Daniel's come to my house on several occasions to meet my mum. And it's just that, you see, my family wasn't the best because we developed so much. Like, my father passed away at a very young age, and I didn't really have that sort of role model in my life, so I didn't really have anyone to look up to. So I didn't have anything to aspire to, no ambitions really, and that's what it was like for most of us on the program. But what Daniel did is he showed us this whole new world, and you see, I look up to my coach so much, and I want to do his job. And it's just, see, my mum's been really supportive, and she's really happy that Daniel did this, and it's a shame that, you know, not everyone could do this.
Well, no, that's the point. I mean, it's great that you say that, but the final word to you, Daniel, because we're out of time.
Sure.
But I'm going to ask you this because it's important. Lots of people watching will be saying, well, you know, the results are great, and I don't just mean academic results, the results generally are good. Why can't it be a more broadly extended scheme? Why can't it be more available elsewhere?
Well, I hope it can. I think it can, and I certainly feel that both from what Nick Clegg said today and also David Cameron, there's a real appetite to work with organisations like ours, and they personally have definitely supported the work we've been doing and how we've been doing it. They've been looking to see what they can share and what they can disseminate to other people. You know, we're only working with hundreds. Clearly, there must be something in here that can go to thousands, if not millions. Why not? Why not?
Well, why not indeed? Daniel, good to see you. Jordana, Shafiq,
Thank you.
many congratulations again. Enjoy your success.
Thank you.
Good, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
And you.
Now, I should say, there's an example.